What's up, everybody? I'm Kevin from the Heroes of the Storm dev team, and that's right.
That's the guy's voice. That's the guy who does the voice?
That's what he looks like?
I mean, I'm not trying to like be offensive or anything, but that's not what I expected it to look like.
Yeah, and I mean, it has nothing to do with his looks. I'm so confused. Like, his voice comes from that body.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he's hot.
Yeah.
I'd smash. What is that?
Hey everyone, welcome to GameGorgon. My name's Indigo.
And I'm Krug.
And today we're going to be talking about the two huge updates to some of the older characters, Azmodan and Raynor, which I'm excited.
I love the way you accent Azmodan.
Yeah?
Because I just say Azmodan, but you're Azmodan.
Azmodan.
First up, let's talk about Azmodan. Azmodan has some pretty interesting changes coming to his kit. First, we're going to talk about Globe of Annihilation, which for those of you that don't know, is the dunk. That's the thing that people call it, it's the dunk. Azmodan's going to be receiving stacks of Annihilation when he kills minions or when he hits heroes. He gets 2 stacks when he hits a hero. And that's going to scale the base damage of Globe of Annihilation. Now, to account for the fact that he's going to be getting a little bit more damage a little earlier and a little bit quicker, the impact area of the ability is going to be visible a little bit sooner to enemies so that they can react a little bit faster. There are also some quests at level 1 that are...
What? There's quests at level 1?
Quests at level 1. They're going to help you increase the speed at which you gather stacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So increasingly, like progressively increasing the amount of stacks that you're getting.
And I think they're interesting because the way the quest helps you get stacks also gives you a bonus to that method of attack after the quest is done. So for example, there's one that gives you 3 stacks for hitting a hero instead of 2, and then when you get 200 stack, you get cooldown reduction for 0.25 seconds whenever you hit an enemy, and 0.5 seconds whenever you hit a hero. So it's just kind of like playing into what you were doing to get the stacks to begin with.
Yeah.
There's a quest that makes minions grant you more stacks that ends up giving Global Annihilation 20% more damage against minions and monsters, which is cool. And there's also a quest that makes basic attacks against heroes with less than 75% health give you a stack. And that empowers your next basic attack for 4 seconds by the number of Annihilation stacks you have at the time.
Next change they've done is on the Demon Warrior. Instead of having 2 stacks, you only get 1 unit that you can release, but they are stronger and do more damage.
They do persistent AoE damage, which is really cool. They're basically doing damage to everything around them.
Yeah.
There are also some additional talents that help to support the new single cast ability. For example, at level 4 you can pick up a talent that lets you spawn 2 of them at the same time. So instead of having 2 charges, you just get 2. All Shall Burn, the Fire and Lasers ability, has, I think, the most drastic changes for Azmodan. So All Shall Burn used to be an indefinite channel, as long as you had mana.
Yeah.
And now it has a channel time. It's actually super short, given that it was indefinite before, but it now has a little bit of extra burst at the end if you complete the channel on a hero. And there are talents to support the fact that it is now not an indefinite channel. For example, there's one that deals additional damage in a radius around your target to anything, and then for each hero hit, you gain some stacks.
And I think the reason that they did that is because Azmodan was becoming so strong against towers. Like if they were
if he was
laning,
uncontested,
they'd just be like, you know, and just sit there the entire time.
Especially once he got the ability to slowly expand that range, then he could just like slowly move out of range of the tower.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're gonna move on to the changes for Raynor. This is gonna be a little bit shorter, but I think they're very important and very interesting changes. So the first thing that that changed on him is his adrenaline rush. So before it was just a randomly, not random, but it was
when you got below a certain health threshold.
Yeah, it would hit and automatically proc. Now it's actually an activatable ability, so you, the player, can choose when to use it.
Which is good. Being able to choose stuff is good. And it supposedly has a longer cooldown, but you can decrease the cooldown by hitting auto attacks.
Yep.
So it's just incentivizing you doing what you should already be doing in the first place.
Because you're an ADC.
Yep. They also reworked his Banshee ultimate, turning it into flying robotic Misha, basically.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pet that is persistent with Raynor, and you can recall the Banshee to Raynor by casting the ability again, and then it will passively heal if it doesn't take damage, and then if it dies, it'll just auto respawn after a set period of time. I think this is a way cooler version of this ability, and I'm super going to pick it up. Also, there's only one now instead of two.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like it gets stealth anymore.
Yeah, it did so much damage.
It was a lot of damage.
It was quite frightening as of recently.
Yeah.
Now with acquiring Weak Spot, every 4th attack now does additional damage as well as splashes to other people.
There are also some talents to support the new splash mechanic and the new 4th hit damage increase mechanic. I think the most notable of which is Weak Spot Acquired, which reduces the enemy's armor by 25 for 2 seconds.
That's really good against Garrosh.
That's really good against everybody in the game.
Yeah. All right, everyone, head down to the comments and let us know what the changes that you like the most, or the ones that you're worried about possibly. While you guys are down there, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you guys can get all of our content. To do that, you're going to also have to hit the bell icon, though. See, there's this weird catch. Screw you, YouTube. While you guys do that, why don't you also talk to us over on Twitter? My name is Indigo, and you can talk to me over there at IndigoQT.
You can also talk to me over there at CrewQT. You can also talk to both of us at the same time at _QueueTimes or on Instagram at QueueTimes. We've been GameGorgon. We'll see you guys next time.